Wormmon! Wormmon! Do you like my suit? I'm having a gender reveal party and we're gonna fucking send a satellite to laser a fucking message on the moon. And then we're gonna put fire... And then we're gonna shoot fireworks into a fault line underwater somewhere. And then I'm gonna throw matches at a gas station. And if the explosion's orange, it's a bad idea. I'm gonna make sure to do it somewhere that has like droughts and regular fires and already natural disasters up the ass. Fuck it. Detroit. I took a bath and decided that I'm going to talk about my feelings on Nintendo being Nintendo. This is probably going to be like an intentional two-parter because there's a fuck ton to talk about that I didn't even know I felt. With part one being more about like the latest Nintendo stuff, specifically the collection, and now, as of today, way to date your video, dumbass. There's a Hyrule Warriors Breath of the Wild prequel coming out. I'll get to that. You clicked off yet? Thanks if you didn't. You're probably gonna soon. Alright, Wormmon. What the fuck is that carpet down there? What happened? There was a Mario 35th Anniversary Collection that's got 3 games on it. All 3 of Mario's 3D games. There's more than 3. I mean, it looks like a pretty good collection. There's a glaring issue about it. I guess Mario Galaxy 2 just fuck you, get out of here. Originally, that's the one I liked more than Galaxy. I don't know why, it's just playing both now, they're kind of... There's differences, but they feel the same, more or less. But back then, original Galaxy, I felt it was just kind of empty for some reason, and I loved Galaxy 2. So it's just kind of funny that that's the one that ended up getting cut out for some reason. It's my fault! I did it! I jinxed it! Jinxes aren't real, Wormmon. Shut up! I'm sorry. But yeah, like, no Galaxy 2. Obviously, that's a big issue. A lot of people... I follow the Nintendo topic on Twitter and Mario, which is a mistake. You see a lot of thick Rosalina art. And all kinds of fun stuff. Mostly thick Rosalina art. But a lot of people are saying, like, it's not that big of a deal, or it is. There's a lot of fighting over this collection in general. And just like with everything Nintendo does, this video, hopefully, doesn't get me killed. Nobody fucking watches. Yeah, not having Galaxy 2 is a pretty big deal. I mean, this is the Mario All-Stars 3D collection of his adventures, of his major ones. 3D Land, 3D World don't fucking count. They're their own thing. They're off being like, yeah, they're 3D, but you know what? You're 3D and you're not on the collection. Let's try to be a little more focused, maybe. But with it being like the major collection of the there's more than 3 of the Mario 3D collection. With it being like the major collection of the 3D Mario adventures, pretty much up to Odyssey, because that'd be a lot of memory to throw Odyssey on there too. I can see why that's not on there, but like not having Galaxy 2 is definitely a bigger deal than like kicking 3D Land and 3D World off if you're one of those people that combines them into one series, which they're not, you're wrong! Because those games all have like a very similar style between 64, Sunshine, the Galaxies, Odyssey. Like those are definitely within the same series, just have different gimmicks, some different tweaks here and there. So just, I guess my point was it's really weird that Galaxy 2 is not there. Like that's a legitimate complaint. Galaxy 2 and Galaxy aren't the same game, at least enough to the point that you can just be like, fuck it, just pick one. Just have them on like a dartboard or something. Nintendo's just fucking... Whatever the dart got closest to, I guess, is the one that got picked. I would have loved if Galaxy 2 was the one. Which, like I said, is really weird, because I used to think Galaxy 2 and 1 were... I said I like Galaxy 2 more. But I used to think they were kind of just more of the same, and I was disappointed that Galaxy 2 wasn't just Galaxy 2. So I did it, it's my fault, I'm sorry. Fuck everything. Another big thing that everyone's getting kind of annoyed about, which didn't used to bother me at first, but kind of does now the more I think about it, is the lack of widescreen on Mario 64. It's in Sunshine. That was not native. I don't think there was a widescreen mode. I know there was probably a 480p mode, because GameCube had progressive scan. If you had like a component cable for it, or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. It's just weird that 64 is stuck to like the standard resolution, whatever it's called. Cat, don't walk on that. Especially because there's a recent hack, well actually a total full PC port that Nintendo fucking loved, and I can kind of see why now, that put Mario 64 in HD, like natively, with widescreen, and it's been hacked a bunch of times to look cool. And this is 2020, you can't take your N64 game and put it in widescreen? Like, come on, Nintendo! Well, they couldn't really put all the Pokemon in Sword and Shield. I'll get to that. Probably part 2. Some fucking day. And on top of that, like, I was just recently finishing off Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, and while that's Rare and Microsoft, those were N64 games, very similar engine, resolution, graphics, and same fucking console, and they're in widescreen and HD, and they look great. And also, this was done in like 2010 and 2008 or something? No, even before that, because Tooie mentions Nuts and Bolts being the newest game, and that was 2008, I think. I don't know facts. You don't need facts. So it's kind of weird of Nintendo to just stick to the original resolution for 64, but then make sure Sunshine is natively widescreen, which I love. It looks great. Can I just say that? I mean, yes, you can, Dippy. Thanks, Dippy. This isn't just my bad thoughts on the collection. I forgot. I am such a negative Nelly. I need to open my heart. It'll be I just scared my cats. Fucking Sunshine and Odyssey and Mario 64 look amazing. I'm not too impressed with Mario 64 because I might have seen that a few times in secret PC versions. Don't tell, Wormmon. Shit. You're gonna get me shut down. There's nothing to shut down. But Sunshine and Galaxy look amazing. I always knew they would in HD, especially Galaxy. That's one of the things I hated about the Wii, was just the underwhelming power and performance of the Wii, like in relation to Galaxy and Galaxy 2, because those games, even just touching them up to put them in HD, like just changing their definition, makes them look so much better. Like all of that space and planet. I always knew it would look amazing, and I couldn't ever get Dolphin to run it very well on my... is that a leak? On my PC at a frame rate of more than like 10 frames per second. So it's going to be cool having this on the Switch. Like, it's going to look amazing. Putting all 3 of those games in HD natively, or just upscaling, or whatever the fuck you kids are calling it, it looks good. It looks amazing. I'm so happy that I'm going to have Sunshine widescreen. That's my favorite 3D Mario game. This is going to be sick. They're so colorful. Just shut up and move on. You probably... But they're doing this limited release bullshit. Like, what the fuck? They've been doing this for eons. Wii was fucking like that. I'm gonna get more into this later. But the Switch was like that. Now they're doing this weird thing where it's only available till March, even online. I can't even... Maybe some of it's because of the Ebola virus going around, but that kind of dated the video in a weird way. Like I was trying to imply, Nintendo has always kind of done this. And the digital version? Like, you're gonna run out of digitals? How you run out of digitals? Digits are infinite. How? Fuckers. Maybe they have limited staff working on the download part or something, too? Able to watch over who's actually redeeming it legally or whatnot? I don't know. But hey, there's a new Hyrule Warriors coming out. It's gonna be a prequel to Breath of the Wild. That's pretty sick. I mean, that's the perfect game style to have that. To be like a prequel to Breath of the Wild. It's gonna be about like the battles leading up to the game, I believe. They should fucking put the really, really ancient battle in there too. The one where Ganondorf got sealed away with the robots and stuff. As well as the one where everybody failed and died. It's gonna be like Halo Reach, but like RTS. You're gonna watch all the champions die and Link kind of die. It's gonna be nuts. Like, you get to see the downfall of Hyrule and why it turned to shit. So we're gonna see Breath of the Wild when it looks less like Apocalypse, the mutant. Like, I'm kind of excited for that. I have played a bunch of Dynasty Warriors games. I have Dynasty Warriors Gundam, which I love unironically for no fucking reason. There is no unironic reason. I mean, it's a good game, but the Dynasty Warriors games get kind of old. I have Fire Emblem Warriors. That's a pretty good one, too. I didn't really get Hyrule Warriors 1 because I just didn't care. But this one I'm going to get. This is cool. It's got cutscenes, and there's going to be more expanding on this world and universe. And it will be connected. Hire me for Ansem, Disney. Oh, don't hire me. They're doing some weird shit lately. Maybe. And it's kind of funny, because they just announced this. I don't know what the release date is, but like it kind of brings me to my next point. That Nintendo's been doing like some weird shit lately with these short notice announcements. And for Paper Mario Oregano King, that came, I think they announced that like a week or two right before it came out. No real talk about it. I don't even think there were really any leaks because Nintendo's got like their fucking own Men in Black running around killing bitches that know about this stuff. Why do you think I have so many black suits? Yeah, Oregano. Fucking Origami King came out with no real like mention of it, and now we got the Mario 35-year anniversary collection coming out 2 weeks after it was announced. So Nintendo's doing some amazing stealth mode shit. I don't know if that's also because of the virus going around and just having like limited staff to work on this stuff. It might, maybe. But it's just kind of weird and funny that it's happening. They just managed to stay so quiet. Because it's Nintendo, they've been quiet for eons. I mean, shit. I'll get more into that. Back in my day, information drops, there was no such thing. Because there was no information. You can't have a drought of something you never fucking had, can you? You don't say Mars has a drought of water, do you? Mars had water. Shut the fuck up. You know it didn't? I didn't have a punchline for this. I'm probably really out of focus. So to sum up this part of the video, Hyrule Warriors, whatever the fuck it's called, I'll have a graphic somewhere. Everybody knows. Looks cool. I mean, it's just Dynasty Warriors, so that part is probably going to be kind of dull after a while. But just the fact that it takes place before Breath of the Wild and it is a prequel, and like an official one. Where's Linkle? I don't know, it's cool. I'm going to get it. I still have like no desire to get the first one. Not enough to spend money on it, because it's probably still 60 bucks. Like, I'll actually get this. Maybe even stream it or something. Stop talking about your stream, bitch! And the Mario Collection, while it's cool, I think everybody complaining about it, they have some pretty valid points. Galaxy 2 should be on there. Maybe it'll be on there later and be 30 bucks. DLC. If I can put Mario in widescreen, maybe like make enough of something for once so that everybody can buy it, maybe. Don't bullshit me. I didn't brush my beard. It's good. Do you like my suit where my